This is the evening of Sunday, the 7th day of December 2025. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. There is a news that is trending today about what is happening in Sokoto State. Don't forget that Sokoto State has been experiencing a lot of attacks since 2-3 months ago. Do you remember about the news that came last 2 months that Sultan of Sokoto escaped bandits attack and I tried to figure out what transpired there. I was told that he did not personally escape the bandits attack, that there was an attack that happened very close to his palace. So that was what people position to be that he escaped the bandits attack. So that is not what I want to talk in this video. Today, what happened could be termed as a massacre. A very large number of people have lost their life because of attack happening in Sokoto State. Now, the primary reason why I am making this video is because of what happened yesterday morning. Yesterday, there was a news that breaking bandits attack mosque in Sokoto community, kill Imam, one other abduct worshippers. So that is the news I want to talk about. And after hearing the news yesterday, you know what I used to do? Sometimes there are some news that we hear, I will not just come and publish it like that. I will try to figure out what actually happened, especially if the news is of a particular concern. You know there is a news that is of a particular concern. Now, it is not the first time they are attacking a mosque. They attacked a mosque in Castina. I figured out what transpired and I reported to people that this is what I was told, that the Imam has been consistently preaching against the negotiation with bandits, that these bandits should be brought to justice. I reported that. They killed the man and they killed 30 persons in a single attack in a mosque. I'm driving to somewhere, stay with me. So when this one happened in Sokoto State, I said the same attack in the mosque again. What happened? I started asking people what they were telling us that these people have been attacking Enugu. These people have been attacking Enugu. But why do they attack this mosque? Until we get to the source. And they started telling us that they feel that these bandits are not happy with what the Imam is saying most of the time, that the man is preaching justice against people who are kidnapping, against what is going on in Sokoto State. And they killed him. And someone who was trying to block them not to kill him, they killed the person. And they now kidnap the rest people. So their target was the Imam. Their target was not the worshippers. The Imam was the target. You know why I'm saying this? Very soon they will tell you that they are killing Christians, they are killing Muslims, they are killing everybody. That is the truth, right? But why are they killing their fellow Muslims? All these terrorists, I told you that these people, they claim, mark the word, they claim to be, Islamic jihadists, like frontline of Islamic cause, trying to implement Sharia. That is what they claim. They used to claim it. They have never denied this. So I, Okochapi myself, I am not the one saying it. These people have never one day denied it. Boko Haram never denied it. All these bandits never denied it. Lakurawa never denied it. Mahmuda never denied it. Ulu never denied it. Who else again? There are many. They never denied this reality I just explained to you. So after unfolding or discovering what happened that made them to kill a man, I said, yes, this is a very simple something. Either you are an activist, you are an imam, you are a pastor, you are a church. Anytime you are against their movement and preach against what they are doing, when you stand on their way, their next target is you. They will eliminate you. Now, the question I'm asking people is, how do these people come? What brought them into the country? Don't forget, I've said this thing countless times. But this is what Babada Ahmed said just a month ago. Take a listen.
They wanted Nigeria to burn if Buhari did not become president in 2015. I contested alongside Buhari for Senate. I contested for Senate in 2011. You have it on YouTube. He said, soaked in blood, the baboon and the... Ever since he made that comment, I refused to go and campaign with Buhari. Refused completely. It didn't matter if I lost the Senate seat. I won it eventually. Insecure for a former president to say, you soak in blood. And then there was, Kaduna is my state. There was serious violence in Kaduna. Many houses were burnt. Emir's houses in Ongwansariki, Demna Abba had their houses burnt and all that, simply because of a statement. They went and brought in people from those neighboring places in readiness to remove Jonathan by all means. So the desperation of people to get Jonathan out of power has built up and added to what we call insecurity in Nigeria today.
So you're inferring that all what we have seen over the last few years as insecurity is orchestrated?
Of course.
And it's political?
Of course. Last year around this time.
This narrative.
Last year around this time. Whatever I tell you, I'll try to give you evidence. Last year around this time, we were just negotiating the release of our own nephew. And when he came out, what he said is not much different from what Nasiru El-Rufai is saying. They complained that, and this young man is alive. He could come here tomorrow and you interview him. He's alive now in Zaria. He's alive. That, look, they're not making much money relying on these handouts from government. Each time they go out to operate, they make more money, like handouts in their hand. We kept negotiating. He's alive and he can come to this and sit with you, Shehu Akimbaloyi, and you interview him. This is a fact. But my grudge with Nasiru's statements is that he was part and parcel of APC from 2013. Like he told you, he was one of the architects of it all. All of a sudden, to come and absolve himself and call others. No. Nasiru is part and parcel of all that has been going on. We suffered, we are victims of Nasiru's misrule in Zaria. Go back December 2015, when a war was supposed to have been won in the Northeast. What business, what military and strategic business did an army chief have to come to Zaria for a convocation, not of NDA, graduation of recruits, privates, choosing to follow the route where the Shiites were holding? All these things were orchestrated. They knew the exact hour, the exact minute that he was coming to pass, because they had the technology. And 800 people were killed because they wanted to raise down the temple that was built. These things were carefully doctored and orchestrated.
These are heavy allegations that you are making, and which one will imagine? One will imagine someone of your status in the society. Yeah. Why are you just saying this? Why are you saying this? Does it amount to a political gimmick, or no? What exactly are you up to with this?
Shehu, I've been saying it. I said it in your own program. I mentioned the link about North Africa. In your own program, go back and check. Play the archives.
Yes, of course. They wanted Nigeria to burn, and Nigeria is actually burning. So let us think about this. You see, they called Goodluck Jonathan infidel. A whole president, a president of the so-called sovereign nation, they call him an infidel just to remove him out of power. Where we all these the influencers who are telling you that this is this is that, telling you the opposite of the reality on ground. Now, you know what troubles my heart every day? In fact, it is giving me headache already. Why is it that nobody's talking about this? I mean, these bandits you are seeing, kidnappers going inside the bush, kidnapping people. Everybody is fighting this particular set of bandits now. They are fighting this particular set of Fulani militias now. But your APC government brought them into the country. Nobody is saying this. Nobody is talking about this fact. And you continue like, what is actually wrong with us? I used to ask this question every day. What is actually wrong with us? These people, brought this terrorism into the country. They did not deny it. So Babadati Ahmed is not laying a false accusation. This is not a false accusation from Babadati Ahmed. These people have agreed that they are the one, that they were the one who brought these terrorists into the country. None of them has been charged for treason. None of them have been charged for being complicit to why we are suffering today. And someone will wake up to tell me Nigeria is going to get well. No. Have you ever seen a country who sponsors insecurity against our own people? No. You will wake up one day and tell me that Nigeria is going to get better. I don't get it, because sometimes I will always like people to make it make sense to me, because it's not making sense, okay? Make it make sense. Make Nigeria make sense to me. This country is not sustainable, and anybody who thinks this country is sustainable, the person should go back to primary school, because your ruling party for over 12 years brought terrorists, sponsored the terrorists for 12 years. The terrorists grew wing. Army can't challenge them. Police can't challenge them. Go into your bushes. They have killed more than 1 million people. And you that is saying that, oh, let us do this. Are you okay? What is wrong with you? No, something must be wrong with us. I have never seen any citizens of any country who we see, understand, see facts that their government brought terrorists into the country and still folding their hands. We have the most useless set of security operatives. Who knew that this politician brought these terrorists into the country? And you are fighting the terrorists. The terrorists are finishing our army. They are calling for recruitment every day because they are dying. And nobody is rising up to say, why did you bring these terrorists to kill us? This is the highest set of foolishness. And that is why so many other continents will look at Africans, especially Nigerians, and they will mock us. They will laugh at us. It doesn't make sense. Not that we don't know. Not that this thing is a confidential secret. You know, the other video I talked about admissibility. Like you plead guilty. For example, they take you to the court of law, and when you get there, you tell them that, oh, I'm sorry I committed this crime. That is the level we are. They have admitted that they brought these terrorists. Sometimes I lost words on how to explain all these things.